Hi, this is Sue at Nomar. I'm going to be using our static wheel balancer. We actually make our balancer a little bit wider than all the other ones that are out there because we have a lot of Harley guys that like putting 250 size tires on their wheels, and our balancer can balance that. And then also a 21-inch wheel. It will balance that as well. So you don't have to keep buying different size balancers or cones or whatever to be able to balance your wheel. The only thing on our balancer for single-sided swing arm stuff is that you need to purchase our large cones in order to do that application. So what I am going to use is I'm going to use our universal cones and our smooth rod by inserting it inside of the front BST wheel. After you've gotten the desired PSI that you want in your wheel, you gotta go ahead and balance it. So it's not rocket science, it's actually kind of pretty easy. So I'm gonna put the wheel and tire on our balancer, and then I am gonna get our handy dandy weightlifter that we just came out with. So this is really nice. It'll give you some really good leverage to get the wheel weights off of your wheels. And this is a consumable, so this screws off and you can buy another one to put it back on. So I'm going to take these weights off by simply getting up underneath this wheel weight and getting them off the wheel. So now I'm going to wait for this wheel to stop rotating. The light part's going to go to the top. The heavy part's going to go to the bottom. Now I just took off, I took off 15 grams. So I'm going to balance it by starting off with 15 grams. So once this kind of stops rotating, I'll take my denatured alcohol. I like using this because it doesn't leave a oil or a water residue on the wheel, especially on a carbon fiber wheel because it's slick already, so you don't want to have anything else on it to make it more slick. So once it starts rotating back and forth, I see that the light spot is about right up to here. Let it stop. So I'm going to mark it. I'm going to clean this off. And then I'll put my test weight on it. I take my test weight and I actually use it on the side. I'm going to start out with 10 grams. I'm going to put it at 90 degree and I see that it's going up. So that means I need to add more weight to it. So I'm going to add another 10 grams for a total of 20. Let's see how that works. 90 degree position. So it stays, it goes on the bike. Now I see that it's still going up, so I'm going to add one more wheel weight to it. And it's staying, so I'm going to check it again. Now these wheel weights are going to go on the wheel. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these off. So I actually had taken 20 grams off and I am putting 25 on. So I already got my rim clean. Put the weight here. And actually, you know what, you guys? Since I have almost an even number, I'm going to split them up so that they're not all on one side. Then my extra one, put on here. So now I've placed my wheel weights on my wheel. I actually am putting 25 grams on. I've got 3 5 grams on one side and 2 5 grams on the other side. And once I've put them in place, I'm just going to double check it at a 90-degree angle. It stays. This is going on the bike and it's balanced. If it tends to like drop down a little bit and stop, you're good. Just test it again. Does the same thing on the other side. Stays. You're good. It's balanced.